What's up, gamers? It's Nurgin, and I'm bad at video games. Cave Story is an indie game that was created by a single developer, Daisuke Amaya, also known as Pixel. The game was released in 2004 and quickly gained a large following due to its unique gameplay and captivating storyline. In this video, we will explore the production process of Cave Story and how it became a cult classic in the video game industry. The story of Cave Story began in 2000 when Daisuke Amaya started working on the game as a hobby while he was still a student. He was inspired by classic 2D side-scrolling games such as Metroid, Castlevania, and Mega Man, and wanted to create a game with a similar feel, but with his own unique twist. Amaya worked on the game in his spare time, which meant that progress was slow. However, he was determined to finish the game, and over the course of 4 years, he continued to work on it during his spare time. The first version of Cave Story was released in 2004, and it was an instant hit among gamers. The game featured an intriguing storyline, challenging gameplay, and charming retro graphics that harkened back to the classic games from the 80s and 90s. The game was praised for its depth and complexity, and many gamers were impressed that it was created by a single person. The success of Cave Story can be attributed to Amaya's dedication and attention to detail. Despite working on the game in his spare time, Amaya put a lot of effort into making sure that every aspect of the game was perfect. He spent countless hours fine-tuning the gameplay mechanics, creating characters perfectly, looking exactly as he envisioned, and designing intricate levels that would challenge even the most experienced of gamers. One of the most impressive aspects of Cave Story is the fact that Amaya created everything in the game from scratch. This included the graphics, the music, and even the sound effects. Amaya had no formal training in any of these areas, but he was determined to learn and to create a game that was truly his own. He taught himself how to create pixel art, compose music, and design sound effects, and the end result is a game that feels cohesive and polished. Another reason for the success of Cave Story is the fact that it was created independently. Amaya had complete creative control over the game, which meant that he was able to make the game exactly how he envisioned it. You want a talking bar of soap? What's the boss gonna do, tell you no? The fact that Cave Story was created independently allowed Amaya to take risks and to create a game that was truly unique. And I mean, if it weren't for Cave Story, a bunch of awesome indie games like Undertale and FNAF and The Binding of Isaac and countless others wouldn't exist. In the modern day, you can find an indie game dev at every corner drugstore. But guys, back in the ancient years of 2004, it was unheard of for someone to make a video game without being part of one of the giant studios like Nintendo or Sega or Microsoft or any of them. It just amazed people. And in conclusion, Cave Story is a shining example of what can be achieved by a single person with a lot of dedication and hard work. The game is a testament to the power of independent game development and has inspired countless indie developers to create their own games. It is a timeless classic that continues to be enjoyed by gamers around the world, and it will always be remembered as one of the most impressive and influential independent video games of all time. Anyways, folks, I've been Nurgin. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.